So now we'll take 3 breaths. We'll do it together. I'll talk you through it. Everything in between, you just go to your natural reset breaths as you need. You stay with your rhythm of breathing more so than my rhythm of talking. It'll feel good for you. So in a moment, I'll talk you through 3 breaths. I call this 2 in, 1 out. Go ahead, blow out your air wherever you are. Breathe in halfway. And now the other half, all the way, all the way, all the way. Hold. Circulate, whatever that means to you. Just allow it to circulate, holding circulate. And now release, exhale. This is a new, longest, effortless exhale on the planet, sliding down that mountain. And you take as long as you need. We'll have extra time for you to do any reset breaths. Begin to feel for observing that feeling of that longest exhale on the planet. We'll do 2 more with the 2 in, 1 out. So wherever you are in your comfortable breath cycle, blow out your air. Breathe in big halfway. Other half, fill up, 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 up. Hold, circulate. And release. Long, delicious feeling for that feeling of that satisfying exhale. Giving you extra time to take any reset breaths you choose. Observe. Last one, wherever you are in your breathing cycle, exhale. Breathe in halfway. Fill up, 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 all the way, second half. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Hold. Circulate. And now release. Long, satisfying exhale. As long as you'd like. And as you do your own reset breaths, become aware of how you feel. The shift in your own needle, the movement, your awareness. And now, having had that visceral experience, feel for what it feels like now to observe breathing. If this were the only exercise you were to do every day for the next year, the amount of powerful and profound transformation you will experience breathing through those lungs throughout the day, observing that breath. Because really what we're saying here is you double in comfort now in this observation, doubling down from 5, down to 4. Surface tension rolling off the body naturally. No need to become aware of at what point in that breathing it started to occur and begins to allow that comfort to spread and circulate. Because you're plugged in now. And once you're plugged in, you don't have to plug in more. You're plugged in, you're in. Observing. For a while, you're just plugged in. Enjoying that observing. So there's the doing, but then there's the releasing of the doing. You're plugged in, you're plugged in. And so now observing is no longer doing. It's a being. Satisfying, enjoying being. If you were to do the 2 in, 1 out just one time, anytime it occurs to you, great. 3 times, wow. You could do it for 5 minutes or 11 minutes if you choose. You could do it while walking or sitting or laying down. You could even do it while around other people and they wouldn't necessarily know that you were doing it. But let's look at the reality of who you are. You may or may not choose to do the 2 in, 1 out. If you love it, do it. But you could also do this. Go ahead and allow your mind's eye to just picture your lungs inside your body. They've been breathing this whole time, by default. Becoming aware of how healthy and spongy those lungs are, what it feels. Knowing that somewhere, someone in the world, probably physically not even so far from where you are right now, maybe in a situation where breathing isn't as easy for them as it is for you. And here you are, magnificent lungs, healthy. You breathe in, they fill up, stretching your DNA from the inside out. As changes are occurring as you drop into that comfort down at 3. The emotional calm begins to spill through the mind and drain down the body, spreading and circulating now with the awareness of lungs, breathing, expanding, massaging from the inside out, massaging the internal organs as you breathe in, letting everything float and release as you breathe out. Just enjoying, really, in your own way, enjoying that breath. The sound of the breath becomes attractive. The inner movement in that stillness becomes attractive, becoming more attracted to the pause in that clarity, in the sound of the movement of the breath and the stillness in that movement. Deeper down at 3. The breath presses that button of the chemical of the emotional calm as it spills like a fountain through your mind, raining, dripping, draining down the body, deeper down with each and every breath out. And with every breath out, the deeper you go. And the deeper you go, the more relaxation it gathers. It only takes a moment. Because the real work, if there is any, the effortless enjoyment of what's occurring, is basking in a state of simply becoming aware of less resistance. Because as we go through our day, there are things we like, there are things we don't like. That's fine. Even not liking something is neutral. It's just information. And when we become aware through breath throughout the day of a level of resistance, we let go of words or analyzing. The breath just allows for the aligning. The less resistance, we naturally just align. We let go, we're aligned, our natural state, well-being. That state is less resistant, maybe even non-resistant. Perhaps you can vacillate between what it would feel like to be less resistant or no resistance, and if there's a difference for you. But less is all we're going for. Just put a pin in it, and the relief seeps through, and you drop deeper down with every exhale down at 2. The real, true essence of true control. Knowing that the more relaxed we are, the more control we actually have. And so you have a tendency to go deeper in your own understanding of the feeling of the sound, of the circulation of that comfort with every exhale going deeper, sinking deeper and deeper into that river that runs through us below the surface. Our natural state is well-being. Observing, having had a visceral experience. The one experience of 3 breaths of 2 in, 1 out, you'll remember forever. The memory alone is enough to become less resistant in any moment. And seeing through those eyes throughout the day, the memory. And if you like the feeling, you can do the breath. 2 in, 1 out. Enjoying the longest exhale on the planet effortlessly. So satisfying. And yet, other times you can simply choose to enjoy how healthy your lungs are. Maybe you've already done that. And that memory now already has made its way into your future. And the more you practice that breath, the stronger it becomes, and the hypnotic association with calm, being balanced, knowing that there's only one thing we could do throughout the day to ease into new habits. It's remembering through the body and the rewiring of the neurology from the mind through the body with breath. That when the mind and body bridge together with breath, even one, just your favorite one breath, automatically and instantly, it begins to dissolve that barrier to the subconscious mind so you can be comfortable. Going deeper down with each number on this journey, change, down at 2. Unraveling, revealing internal resources for calm, clarity, slowing down breath, which slows down time, which is just a vibration based on how you feel compared to how your inner being always feels, which is compassion and ease and clarity, and all the time in the world. The breath takes you there. The more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. And that knowing takes you deeper. As you breathe and feel for the softening, that's the feeling for the healing. Because even now, if you notice the mind drifting or even thinking, let that happen. It just means that you've already redirected the energy through the body in that stillness. Feeling for the softening with every breath, the tingling spreading, the warming and softening, spilling down like a healing liquid golden elixir from the top of the head through the mind, cooling and calming the mind, smoothing over the forehead, draining, drizzling down over the face, smoothing over the face, the lips, back of the head, where the bone of the back of the head meets the soft top part of the neck and it spills down the whole spine. The spine glows as you go deeper down in that comfort, down from 3 to 2, down at 1. Any tensions from the mind drain down the glowing, aligned spine, spilling out the natural release point at the tailbone, cleansing through the pelvis and draining down the legs, releasing through the natural release point at the heels and dripping down the toes, over the shoulders, down the arms, washing down the fingertips, dripping out, over the chest, even the other side of the chest, and breathing into that space around the softening of the heart. More space to breathe inside that space in the heart, knowing that your intention is to release old habits, to create new, healthier habits. And so you start with breath, which taps on a certain button in the mind, releasing chemicals that make you feel better. The focus on breath simply replaces old stressors with clarity. And so it gets cemented in, it gets sealed in this new pathway, the one you like to go down, associated with this good feeling and even deeper. In a moment when I say 0, going deeper down, with each number on this journey of change, down at 2, 1, here we go, dropping in 0, deep sleep.